to The Hurt is the Same. My name is Shantell Johnson, and each show is dedicated to my son, Christopher Johnson, who was the 109 homicide right here in Jackson, Mississippi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to The Hurt is the Same. It's TGIF. How you all doing? And it is a beautiful day outside. I want to thank you all for joining me. Unfortunately, I'm in Facebook jail again. You know, when I go to Facebook jail, they damn near give me the whole calendar. So I'm gonna need you all to go. I'm gonna need you all to go to YouTube, Netflix, Roku, or anywhere else to find me. But it's more than one way to skin a cat. So I'm going live. I'm not going live. I mean, I'm recording myself on my phone, and then I'm gonna go back and upload that too. But I want to encourage the listeners and the watchers and everybody that's been paying attention on this Friday to call in 1-800-492-5186 and talk about whatever you want to talk about when you want to talk about it right now. As you all know, on this show, we're going to do first things first and talk about these homicides. You know why? Because ain't nobody else talking about it. And every time they get us some help down here, it seems like everybody want to throw the race card in you. When it's only one race that's dying. So I don't get that. But moving right on along, as I say, we're going to talk about these homicides because no one else is talking about them. My heart goes out to the families that has been forced on this side. I don't even know where to start telling you no more than it's an emotional roller coaster every single day. They just don't know what they do to families. But today, a little light was shining on the mothers with Grant Me Justice that you all always hear me talking about. My producer gonna put up a picture. And I told you all in previous shows that a lady with Grant Me Justice, she notified Miss Felicia, and Miss Felicia has been working with her, and she decided to make quilts out of our deceased kids' clothing. And I was able to pick up mine today. And let me tell you all, on the way driving there, I was in a good mood. Spirit was up. And when I made it there to receive the quilt, my mind just went to, he gone. Like, this is a reality check. He's not here with us anymore. And it's those small token of things. And myself and two more other families picked up these quilts. And the lady did a magnificent job with this. And it is priceless. So I want to thank her from all the mothers that participated in Grant Me Justice. You know, if it was ever a big thank you, it's one now. We really, really, really thank you from the bottom of each one of our hearts for taking the time out just to care about us losing our kids. Because there's so many people that don't care. And there's so many people that say things without putting actions behind it. So today I was able to look at some clothing that I knew that he loved and I knew that he kept wearing and was his favorite pieces to wear. And man, it was just priceless. So I want to encourage anyone who has lost a child, please get in contact with Miss Felicia Marshall with Grant Me Justice. We are not a for-profit model. We do not want nothing from you but a hug and to come join us. One thing I can guarantee you with Grant Me Justice, you're going to gain a forever family. You're going to get some Lord in you, the Lord in you. You're going to learn about how to pray if you don't know how to pray. I just don't know where to start at just with my situation. Because a day after I lost little Chris, God sent this woman into my life as a totally stranger to me. And I can truly, honestly say she has been there with me every single day since then. I'm talking about step by step, walk by walk, tear by tear. You know, she do not judge us when we have different emotions. And me, myself, I'm coming with 4 different people emotions. So it is just people like her that makes the world better. The people that comes with her, with this organization that cares. And it don't matter the color of the skin. You know, here in Jackson, we are quick to throw race in everything. Well, on this side, it's no race. You don't see color. And that's what I want to encourage the people that's over 1020 bill. Please pass it. Please pass that bill. Race has nothing to do with it because it's only one race that's dying on Jackson streets. Literally. It's only one race that's doing that. So I just wish they just push everything aside and cared about the mothers that are losing their kids. Because it's a big deal. It is a very, very, very big deal. And even if you seek justice and the people be punished, it don't ease the pain. It don't make it no better. I'm just here to tell you. I even had someone come up to me and tell me I was in a certain situation as you all, and I made the wrong decision. And I can truly, honestly say it don't make it no better. It don't make it no better. Either when you get street justice, it don't make it no better. When you get the courtroom justice, it don't make it no better. So to the family members of the killers that's around here killing our kids, just know one thing, it don't make it better seeing your loved one behind bars. And if you know someone has took someone's life and not tell authorities and not hold them accountable, you all are leaving them out here in the streets to hurt somebody else's loved one. So be mindful of that when you harbor these secrets. So I'm encourage you to call in 1-800-492-5186. And hey, I'm moving right on along. Everywhere I go, people is talking and buzzing and talking about this dog attack. Well, first of all, I'm praying that the lady pulled through from her injuries. Second of all, I read the news. I read her Facebook page. I read it all. And of course, I got my own opinion about it. I heard the lady said on her Facebook page, I would never hurt anyone. I would never do this. I would never do that. But then I also heard the neighbors say that they has been asking her to get a hold of those dogs. They have to go another way to keep avoiding those dogs. I can only talk from my experience with my dog. My dog that been to jail, my dog that been on house arrest in real life. And it's just like a bullet that come out your gun. You're responsible. You're responsible for what way that bullet go, what it do, and how it do it once you pull that trigger. It ain't no difference when you become a dog owner, cat owner, giraffe, elephant, leopard. I don't care what you own. You are here responsible for. And evidently, for the neighbors in the community to be fearful of just to walk by your house or walk that way on the streets, I believed everything that the neighbor said because she had no reason to lie. So therefore, this really never should have happened. If people took responsibility of their animals, Number one. Number two, Mississippi have a leash law that very, very few follow. Very, very few follow. So, you people with these dogs, and you know everybody want the bad bloodline. Everybody want the vicious dog with the baddest bloodline around here. You know, well, you gonna be held accountable for that bad bloodline. And my incident with just one dog, my heart goes out to that lady that have to fight off 6 dogs. 6 dogs. And everybody around know that these dogs are bite. That's a known fact. Everybody in the neighborhood know that these dogs are bite. So when she said, I won't hurt nobody, I'm a firm believer that she won't. But you can't control these dogs. And they should have been controlled at all times. And due to the fact that they wasn't controlled at all times, here we are. Someone is hurt. That's one reason why this show is called The Hurt is the Same. Any type of hurt is a problem. And I just wish people stop justifying the fact that and own up to, I'm sorry. I should have did this. I should have did that. Other than not acknowledging it was a problem. And it was a disaster waiting to happen. Literally. But once again, we have no animal control people anymore. They ride around and look for stray dogs. Hell, don't you see? They packs then got wider. Used to be you see 1, 2 dogs. And they could spot the dog man. Hell, they go to running when they see the truck. But now, even the dogs know. Jackson is sweet as bear meat, don't nobody damn care. Posse up. Posse up. And watch where you step at, because you might fall. They even hip to the potholes. So own up. And show some remorse. Because I didn't see none of that. I seen me. I wouldn't do this. Me. Well, what about the elderly lady? What about her family members? What about if she don't heal just as fast as we do because of her age? What if she had diabetes or health problems? The last thing she needed was some darn dog bites. And who waits till they get up in that type of age to be attacked by dogs? But I don't know if they had called in about the dogs or whatever. But I don't know if there's any little kids on that street. But I'm going to tell you something about me. I would have told her one time. Neighbors over there, none of you took action to make sure the problem was solved neither. I would have told her one time. Only. Because my babies got to come out here and play. We got to walk to the store. Or whatever we decide to do in our neighborhood where we pay taxes at, just like the next person. Accountability would have been in place long time ago. Because everybody knew it was coming. From what I heard, all the neighbors talking about and stuff, you knew it was coming. You just didn't know when. Everybody knew they was vicious. Everybody knew they roamed the streets. What more ingredients you need? It was a disaster waiting to happen. And Jackson got to get better accountability. Because you done killed the dogs. But the dogs was trained how they act. Oh, okay. And we gonna move right on along. That's all I got to say about that. But my heart goes out to the lady that was attacked. And I hope she heal. You know. And to the family that was attacked, baby, it's time to start suing some people. I don't care if they ain't got nothing. You can't get blood from a turnip, but guess what? I get a drop from him. A drop at a time. Cause that just absurd. It never should have happened. But that's half of the citizens around here. You sit and you talk about stuff, but you don't have no solution for it. Until something happens. Well, I'm here to tell you, it was already in the making. Literally, it was already in the making. Ooh. All right. Mr. Marshawn Chrysler has been granted a continuance, which I knew that was going to happen. They should have granted it right on out the damn door and thrown it away. That's what they should have did. But, hey, as I said, if I were him, I wouldn't have no more friends that look like me. Not one of them. I cut them out so quick because they cross you, friend. They cross you. I mean, just here to tell you. They cross. You need to cut everything out that look like you. Because that's your problem. It ain't the folks that don't look like you. Because the folks that don't look like you, they would have told you. Listen here. You know you got a federal case that they brewed up. See, they would have told you. But the mother with Kiki high-fiving and stuff all in your face, they knew. They knew. Trust me, they knew. They been networking long for now, grasping for straws on this man. And I say it again, I ain't taking nothing away from him. But at the same time, he ain't no big fish in the pond. No, he ain't the big fish in the pond. So I don't see how none of that took place anyway. When you can't do nothing without somebody else. So, you know, it's just so much around this city. And these lights that's out. That's another thing. But Crystal, I wish you the best. I'm praying for you. And I know at the end of the day, the truth will set us free. Will set you free and everybody else around here. But I don't even know why they picking with you. Literally. The library, Adory Wealth Library is closed for the summer. So don't think you're going to lie like you're going down there doing nothing. They closed. For the summer. And I'm going to tell y'all something else. Somebody asked me, and I don't mean no harm about it. Somebody asked me, Georgetown Parade is this Saturday. And somebody said, Shantell, you going? I told her, hell no, I ain't going. I don't want to. What I want to be out there around them for? Number one, half of them ain't voting. At all. Half of them got more problems than the damn law allow. What I look like going out there slapping hand with somebody who gonna ask me for one of my cigarettes? What I like that out there slapping hand and in line to be a shootout because they already can't get along over there. Just like every other neighborhood. Now, anybody in their wise mind, get out there early and leave real early if you're going. And I'm about to tell my children, don't y'all even freaking think about it. Don't even think about it, baby. Nah. No. Only way, y'all gonna have Capital City Police over there? Along with JPD, along with Hines County. You gonna have all three of them over there. And the National Guard standing over there across the tracks. To secure people's safety. Because we all know they don't care nothing about shooting around elders and babies. They don't care nothing about none of that. The minute they see somebody that they beefing with, they gonna get at them right then. So, Be mindful when you do go to these events. And y'all know the beef. Y'all know the street beef. Trust me, you already know it. You talk about it in the groups on Facebook. You talk about it all the time. And be the main one that say, there goes so-and-so over there. And as the night wind down, something pop out. That's why I tell y'all, it's us. Why y'all sit up here wanting to steady blame every other race that don't look like us, it's us. Literally. We are shooting one another up. We are going through the ER with assault rifle bullets. The hood causes its own problems. And they got to solve their own problems. But nobody says nothing until it come to their front door. Literally. And you don't believe it? Watch the turnout. Watch the turnout for the votes. And you gonna see. That's why the other people say, you don't want no change. Because you ain't doing nothing different. If you do the same thing, you gonna get the same outcome. Every time. And we gonna go to a commercial.
Looking for the hottest content in the city of Jackson and surrounding areas? Check out WeBelieveDigital.com. Also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. We Believe Digital Podcast is here for all your podcasting needs.
Have you had your Earth Blend coffee today? At Earth Blend Coffee, we take pride in offering you the very best of beans across the world, blended and roasted to perfection, giving you superior quality and satisfying and flavorful taste. Experience the world in one cup with Earth Blend Coffee. To order, visit earthblendcoffee.co now.
Do you have something to say? Do you want your voice heard? Join the We Believe Global lineup. Be the star of your own show. For more info, call 800-492-5186, option number 1, or visit online at webelieve.global.
The Mississippi Link is an African-American female-owned newspaper with a trusted voice that is highly respected throughout the city, state, and nation. Our motto, keepers of the knowledge for people who speak the truth, since 1993. Link significantly influences the thoughts, attitudes, and buying decisions of its readers. Call us at 601-368-8481 for your advertising needs. If you would like to receive a newspaper in the mail each week, our annual subscription is only $52 per year. That is only $1 per week for you to stay informed regarding many stories that you can only get in the Mississippi Link. Sign up today at themississippilink.com and click on Home Delivery.
Welcome to the Hers the Same. How you all doing tonight on this TGIF? I want to encourage you all to call in 1-800-492-5186. That's 1-800-492-5186. And talk about whatever you want to talk about when you want to talk about it right now. I also want to let you all know, if you want your own show on We Believe platform, guess what? If your money green, Mr. Gary Show will take it. Tell him Shantell such, I guarantee you that. Also, y'all see this coffee here? I told y'all it ain't the kind that make you shake, it's the kind that make you dance. It's a difference. Check it out. You'll be putting down Folgers and Community, and you'll be getting rid of all them. I promise you that. Because the taste is smooth. I'm talking about, it don't make a difference if you drink Jack Daniels, if you drink white, if you drink brown. It don't make a difference. This is like the Walmart of all them. You can't beat it. It's going to give you all the different feelings and emotions at the same darn time out this coffee. So tell a friend, if you don't drink, get your mama and auntie them something. With them few dollars you've been on them since income tax, you ain't never paid them. You know, make it up with some coffee. So it's a lot of stuff that's been going on around here in the city. I want to encourage y'all, please, Do something with these kids this summer. Do not have these kids out here loping up behind y'all, standing around in the apartment complex, standing around at convenience stores and all that foolishness where you leave your neighborhood where you don't even stay at to come over and hang out. Put these children in something that's productive and you go hang out. Because I'm going to tell you what my daddy used to tell me. One thing you would not need is no help messing up your life. You can do that all by yourself. So keep that in mind when you got your children and your grandchildren and your great nieces and your great nephews out here watching you. Because that's where it started. And I'm going to tell y'all something else. I see a lot of kids that's around here mimicking what they hear. And y'all laugh about it. Like literally, you laugh about it. Like it's something cute. But the minute you see somebody else's child doing it, it's wrong. But it ain't wrong when you're doing it. And then 10 or 15 years pass and you don't have nothing. Nothing to offer. Because I'm going to tell y'all a lot of these kids' problem. Because you all ain't teaching them the struggle. You ain't teach them that mama and daddy don't have it. Y'all got it in these kids' mind like they got some money. Or you got some money. Because you buy them Jordan tennis shoes. And you spend all this unnecessary money on unnecessary stuff. But when it come down to getting a tutor for them in school, oh, you can't afford that. Oh, you can't afford that. No, you can't. That ain't even important. And I'm gonna see. Can I let you all know? Can families get back to? I talked about y'all about those plastic liners versus a vault. I see that people has been listening because now people have got back to burying their family members in vaults. Well, let me tell y'all something else that you got to get back to. Because once again, I look crazy to all these people when I say this. But I got somebody that's going to come on the show and talk about insurance. How important it is. See, in my family, I can't talk about nobody else's family. I only can talk about my own. And it's both sides. My mom's side and my dad's side. It was a tradition where if someone had a baby, if my sister had a baby, the baby was automatic added. I had a baby, it was automatic added. My grandma on the coast, she would automatic add all our kids as we had them. To not an insurance policy, but to a burial plan at the funeral home. Now, when a baby is born, people don't even think about it. People don't even say nothing about that. They don't have it in their mind. College. Back then, you couldn't pay as you go for no college fund. Our elders and our ancestors, they didn't know anything about that. But now, you literally can pay for a college fund for a child as they growing up. I'm going to encourage the people that look like me. Sacrifice and start your children and your grandchildren and your great-grand a college fund. Because they going to need it. Gerber have a magnificent plan for college. Check into it. Do your application. I can truly, honestly tell you, it is under $15. Under $15. So, start. Every parent say, I want something for my child that I didn't have. Set up a college fund for these kids. So when they grow up, they'll have a stepping stone. They'll already have a head start and won't be swamped under student loans. Because that was my goal for my boys, not to come out of school with a whole lot of student loans. So one, he did it the old school way. He let Uncle Sam handle it. The other one, we gonna find so many different programs and grants and everything, so I can make sure they don't come out of school with a lot of debt. Another thing, parents with grown kids, let me tell you all something. They still need teaching. You still got to teach them. You're their mom. So therefore, your teaching never stops. Never stops. So don't think when these kids get 21, 23, 25, they got it together, because they don't. Actually, that's when most of the mistakes start happening in life. And ain't no way around it. So you have to continue to teach them and prepare them. And of course, you're going to have people in their ear, oh, you grown, you ain't got to listen to your mama and daddy, you ain't got to do this, you can do what you want to do. And those that follow that, follow the friends, the boyfriends, the girlfriends, and stop listening to their parents, that's when it come in. Best sense in the world is boss sense. But you don't have to buy it if you listen to somebody. I never seen a generation that's so unteachable. So unteachable. Not knowing you're never too old to learn anything. Not knowing, let me listen and see. Is there any kind of way this can help me? People don't think about that no more. But I'm grateful that the village is slowly coming back. When I see these people commit these cowardly crimes, because that's what they are. Cowardly crimes. And then try to throw the rock and hide their hand, and the community sit up and gossip and snitch at the same damn time, knowing what's going on. It's like every other day you sit around and you like, oh, it's no big deal. It'll be another one tomorrow. And then when it do happen, first thing you hear about the beef that was already going on. So if it was beef already going on, you had to know that something was going to happen. If didn't nobody have sense enough to talk it out. And then even if you talk it out, you still got these Thundercats that come from these Jezebels and these cum buckets, thinking they got the power of Grayskull. They still gonna come back and do some devilish stuff. So I want to encourage you all, call 355 TIPS, help these families get some closure, because you know, and everybody in the hood and said you know, because when you called and told them, they called 3 or 4 people and now it's trending. But when it come to your front door, then you want the world to stop. You know, it's just so much going on around here to hell, you can pick a subject. You literally can pick a subject. If you ain't getting up in the morning time feeding them children, take them children to that summer program if they got it with Jackson Public School so they can eat. So they can eat. So while you laying there asleep from an all-night flight from getting your drawers beat in your butt sideways, go ahead and let the neighbor or somebody take them children to get something to eat. Because they sick of noodles. They really is. They just don't want to tell you. They sick of hot dogs. They sick of all that fast stuff. Oh, Jesus. I just don't know where to start at. It's just so much to talk about. But the public needs to talk. 1-800-492-5186. 1-800-492-5186. And to give you an update on my son's case, as you all know, 2 down, 2 indicted, 2 on the way if they be still. they won't be still. Which problem, they know if they be still, what gonna happen. So as I told your old baby girl there, she down with her man. She done got them little slight papers too. So and then I have people coming up to me. I guess they think I don't know what the hell they think they doing. I had one guy come up to me and say, "Hey, I was over there that night. This here and that happened. This here and that happened. This here and that happened." I say, "Well, what you telling me for? What you telling me for? I'm not the one you need to be telling. I got my own trail. I already know what's going on, baby. But word of mouth don't do nothing. So if what you saying is true, why the hell is you telling me? Go tell who you need to tell." Then I guess they thought, excuse my language, they were messing with a rookie. So when I say it's the citizens, it's the citizens. And this same person that I have seen at visuals telling mothers how good their child was to them. And the same information that you holding back, you also know what happened to theirs too. And you ain't saying a damn word about nothing. But you is the upstanding businessman, good dude around Jack time, and a father. So when I tell you the fakeness is real, the fakeness is real. Literally, it is real around here. But let me tell you something, one thing that I do know. If my boy was killed over there in a white trailer park, guess what? Or anybody else child was killed in a white trailer park, guess what them white folks would have did in that trailer park? Told exactly what happened and who did it. You know why? Because they don't need that heat out there. They don't need that BS out there. And not only that, the mothers out there ain't gonna stand for it. They're not gonna stand for it. So I'm trying to see what's wrong with the black mothers and sisters and families that's losing your loved one. But you're quick to say, "Oh, that was my nephew. Oh, that was my cousin. Oh, that was this and that was that." Really? Really? And then when you do hear something in the family, you won't even tell the mother. But you'll tell everybody else. And then somebody else will come tell her the business. Then she realized all of you all knew the whole time. That's why it's important for mothers to get around other mothers who have lost a child. For that very reason right there. Because as I said, y'all will make a pope put down his Bible, and you will make somebody who's not a killer. Literally. With the foolishness that goes on around here. And it's sad. And I just really, really hate that these jokers is pulling a race card with 1020. Pull that damn jailhouse down there, downtown, and put some criminals in. Pay a state. Can you do that? Because it don't make no sense that it's just sitting down there in Jackson on fire with no people in it. The citizens need to know you going to jail for a misdemeanor. You gonna pay a state for that misdemeanor. We gotta get back to where these people stop thinking Jackson is sweet. And I'm gonna challenge all the judges up there. Maximum, did you hear what I said? Maximum on these homicides. No slack, none whatsoever on these homicides. You take a life, guess what? You got life without the possibility of parole. Or we can put you in front of a fire squad with the mother with the gun. Since y'all want to talk about how racist and all this and how we still in the old days in Mississippi, let's tap back to that part of the old days. A fire squad. Yeah. Forget death row. Forget wasted taxpayers. Knock them down. Give them to the families. The ones who ain't got no family, put them over there in the damn potter's grave. Yeah, that's the way it's at. Because taking a life is a big deal, and they need to be held accountable for life. Jurors, Max. You know, y'all talk all this noise, and everybody around Jackson so quick, take it to trial. Take the trial. You know what y'all be singing? Well, why the hell is y'all pleading out? Why is everybody taking pleas? Don't take no plea. Do like Mr. Big say. Take it to trial. Yeah. Let's start taking this stuff to trial. Forget the plea bargains. That's another thing. Be about what y'all talking about, because I'm going to tell you again, ain't nobody around here broke but me. The rest of y'all, let y'all tell you y'all got it. And for the ones that have kids in jail, what y'all waiting on? Y'all got 2 incomes, 3 incomes, 4 incomes. Y'all CEOs and all this. That's your so-called titles. Where y'all money at? Get your child out. But you ain't gonna get them out. You know why? Because you're listening to that cum bucket. That cum bucket telling you, well, God got him there. And this here and there, and this here and there. Nah. The mother failed her. The mother, the auntie, the grandmamas, everybody failed her. Because y'all around here too busy worried about y'all lives and not the children's life. So, take the advice and go get your children. And not only that, you also know it's a possibility now that they in jail for murder, everybody know who killed their loved one. You also got to worry about street justice. But hey, with enough money, shit, you can have some bodyguards. You can have some people that'll take them bullets for them. You know? But I'm just saying, these kids are protege of you. The mothers, the aunts, the grandmamas, the aunties. Y'all messed them up. And you left them out here in society to mess other people's family members up. But then y'all want to play victim. Victim? Really? Well, hell, guess what? It'll be 2 victims. So, I'm not going to stay on here long because Lord knows I got a lot of stuff to do since it's TGIF. But to those that's going to parade, go right on ahead, baby. I'm going to wait till they had the parade over there in Fondren and Bell Haven. I'm going to wait till they had their parades. Richland or somewhere like that. I'm going to wait till they had their parades. And that's where I'm going to go. But, baby, it's uncontrollable. It's uncontrollable and it's unthinkable. So, nah. But to those that's going, make sure you got your piece with you. And walk with an ice pick and a straight race and an empty needle. And I just tell y'all my bag of mass destruction. But I'm trying to tell you now, know where you're going. When you see the abandoned houses and the potholes, you know where you at. You know where you at. And another thing, city councilman, can y'all just ride and look at your neighborhood that you own, since everybody is my. Ride by and look at y'all neighborhoods. It's bad. It's really, 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 really bad, y'all. Then y'all talking about a parade. Ain't no who's standing in the damn bando. Honey, please. Put that money for the parades in the streets. You want a parade? Let's parade on up there where the stadium at. March up there, do what you gonna do up there. So if somebody get popped, we can see what way they ran. So, I don't know. I know I'm sick and tired of it. I'm just waiting on everybody else to get sick and tired. You know, y'all so quick to holler about you tired of being sick and tired. You ain't tired of nothing. That's just like when I hear y'all on there talking about what you gonna do. You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't never done nothing. You ain't never done nothing. You ain't even got you no money. And that's the easiest thing to do. Let everybody say, get you some money. Get you some money. And as I said when my boy was living, if money can move, I ain't got no problem. And I'm going to say it right here. If money can solve any problem, I don't have no problem. All my problems, money cannot solve. That's why I got a problem. But for all the rest of y'all, honey, please. Honey, please, y'all cut back on them tabs that y'all buy. Cut back on them in the closet with this. That everybody know you do. Because you ain't hiding. And you ain't got to hide it because supply going to tell it anyway. The minute you try to use your Jezebel skills to get something free, they going to tell it on you anyway. So, love on your children. That's my best advice to them. Stop being their friends. Stop being their friends. And anything that went wrong in their life, you just know you was a part of it. Literally, you was a part of it. So, know that. And y'all stop listening to these men and women about your children. You do what you want to do with your children. And I'm going to tell y'all again, talking about Shantell as a broke person conversation, please don't have those. Please don't have those, but I can tell you one thing. We hiring. We hiring. You know, for those who ain't got nothing to do in a 24-hour day or 7 days a week, you know, you ain't got to keep doing strange things for no change. You actually can get a job. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. It's hard to be a person that'll work. It's hard to be the person that'll get up and go to work. And for me, I can't talk about nobody but myself. You know it's hard to beat me when Doc paying me from the grave. And I work. And I do this and do that and help people. So, y'all better get you some business. Cause what that song say, we get money over here, what it do, pimpin'? You know the rest of it. You know the rest of it. So, you see something, you say something. If you know someone who has lost a child, tell them to get in contact with Miss Felicia Marshall. It ain't snitching when you telling the truth and gossiping and snitching at the same time. Stay away from around people that's at a standstill, that they've been in the same spot that they done been since you been knowing. Stay away from people that gossip and snitch at the same time. If every time you turn around, there's a problem in the streets. Every time you turn around, there's something going on here, there's something going on there. And nobody does what's right. And I can tell you, look back at the last 20 years of your life. It'll tell you what you done did. Nothing. Nothing. Not at all. Condoms and whole oil around Jackson. You gonna need it. Gotta know that. Most thing you gonna need is that whole oil. You need that. Y'all need to put y'all something in a bottle like this. I'm telling you, I got me a bottle like this with a hole in the top of it. Yeah. So, get you some. And the best kind that I done seen, they come from Tabernacle Praise, baby. When I put that Tabernacle Praise all on, whole oil on them, I don't know, it's the periods of the periods. Because, baby, I seen them transform right before my eyes. So, y'all, just do what's right. I promise you it's free. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Love thy neighbor. You see something, you say something. And not only that, just do what's right. Make sure you put what you're supposed to put in your dash, because you will be held accountable for it. Make sure you keep you some reservations so when you get up there, he won't tell you it ain't no vacancies. And on every day, I want you to know, you can say his name Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But especially on Wednesdays and Fridays, you know what to do. Say his name